Welcome back, deep divers. Ready for another fascinating journey into the world of animal behavior?
Absolutely. And today we're diving into a topic that some might find a bit, well, repulsive.
That's right, we're going to get down and dirty, and I'm not talking about mud puddles. We're tackling that age-old question.
Yeah.
Why on earth do dogs eat their own vomit?
It might seem gross to us, but to our canine companions, there are some pretty compelling reasons behind this behavior.
We've dug through tons of research on dog behavior and health, so we'll uncover some of the science behind this.
And we'll explore whether it's something to worry about or just a quirky part of being a dog.
All right, so let's jump right in. What's the deal with this vomit-eating habit? I mean, it's got to be more than just a love of disgusting snacks, right?
Well, you'd be surprised. It actually goes back to their instincts. Think about it. Dogs evolved from wild canines who had to scavenge and survive in harsh
Yeah,
environments.
survival of the fittest and all that.
Right. So imagine a wild dog finally scores a meal. They gobble it down as fast as they can, maybe even stuff that's not exactly ideal.
Like a half-rotten carcass or something.
Exactly. Now, their stomach might not be too happy about that, so they vomit. But here's the thing. That vomit, it still has valuable nutrients.
Ah, so it's like a second chance at a meal. Kind of makes sense from a survival perspective.
Exactly. In the wild, every calorie counts. So eating vomit could be the difference between starving and staying alive.
I mean, I guess when you put it that way, it doesn't sound so crazy. But couldn't that vomit make them sick? Like, wouldn't it be full of bacteria or something?
That's a fair point. But keep in mind, wild dogs have evolved to handle a lot more than we can. Their immune systems are much stronger.
Right, they're probably used to eating all sorts of questionable things.
Exactly. Their digestive systems are built to handle a much wider range of, shall we say, ingredients.
Speaking of ingredients, this makes me think about the difference between regurgitation and vomiting. Are those two different things in the dog world?
Absolutely. Regurgitation is like a passive upchuck. Food that hasn't been fully digested just comes back up.
So it's more like, oops, that went down the wrong pipe.
Pretty much. And it often looks and smells pretty much the same as it did going down.
I can see how a dog might think, hey, round two.
Exactly. Vomiting, though, that's a whole different story. It's usually more forceful, and the food has been mixed with stomach acid.
Not exactly appetizing.
Nope. And usually dogs won't be tempted to eat that.
So it seems like eating vomit is more about reclaiming nutrients, especially when it's regurgitated food. And this ties into something we've been hearing a lot about, nutritional deficiencies.
That's right. When a dog isn't getting all the nutrients they need, that instinct to scavenge every last bit, even from their own vomit, becomes even stronger.
So what exactly are nutritional deficiencies and why do they happen?
Well, it basically means the dog isn't getting enough of certain essential vitamins and minerals. This can happen for a variety of reasons.
Like what?
Well, it could be their diet. Maybe they're not eating a balanced food. Or it could be a medical condition that's preventing them from absorbing nutrients properly.
So this vomit-eating behavior, it could actually be a sign that something's off with their health.
It could be, especially if it's happening frequently.
So what should pet owners be looking out for?
Well, if you see your dog eating their vomit a lot, definitely talk to your vet. It's always better to err on the side of caution.
And what about other signs? Like, what if the vomit looks weird?
Yeah, that's another red flag. If it's bloody, has a strange color, or if your dog is also having other symptoms like lethargy or loss of appetite, get him checked out.
Good advice. It's amazing how something as seemingly gross as eating vomit can actually tell us so much about a dog's health and instincts.
Right. It just goes to show there's often a lot more to animal behavior than meets the eye.
And speaking of looking deeper, beyond survival and nutrition, there's also an evolutionary angle to this behavior, right?
Exactly. In the wild, a sick or weak animal is a prime target for predators.
So by eating their vomit, they're basically erasing the evidence.
Exactly. It's like they're saying, nothing to see here, move along.
Clever.
Yeah.
So this seemingly gross habit is actually a brilliant survival strategy.
You got it. It's helped dogs thrive for thousands of years.
Wow. So next time I see my dog going for round two of dinner, I might have a slightly different reaction.
Uh-huh. Maybe a little less disgust and a little more appreciation for their amazing instincts.
Definitely. It really makes you think, if this behavior is so ingrained in dogs, could it offer insights into other species?
Mm.
Maybe even our own ancestors who faced similar survival pressures.
Now that is a fascinating question. Something to ponder, for sure.
And on that note, we've come to the end of our deep dive into the world of canine vomit consumption.
Hope you found it enlightening.
Maybe even a little stomach turning.
Just a bit. But hey, knowledge is power.
That's right. If you have any thoughts or questions about this unique topic, we'd love to hear from you.
And if you've got any funny stories about your own dog's eating habits, even the gross ones, share those too.
Until next time, happy deep diving, everyone.
See ya!